Hi everybody, so we're going to go over the proportions of the face. This is a little bit more of an advanced guide for upper elementary and middle school students. So we're going to go through these steps from 1 all the way to 8 to create a portrait. So let's get started. Alright, so here are our steps. You are welcome to pause the video and follow these steps right here, but we're going to go through them all together. We're going to start with the first step, which is drawing a circle. Alright, now that we have our circle, we can move on to the second step, which is adding a chin. The chin is just a semicircle that comes from the bottom of the circle and back up. We also need to draw our line of symmetry, which divides the head in half. So we're just gonna draw a really small, light dotted line through the half of the face. All right, we can move on to step 3, which is the eyes. The eyes are halfway down the face. I like to make a mark at the top and the bottom of the face just so I know where it starts and ends. Gives me a better idea. So I'm gonna find halfway down between those two lines that I just drew and create another light dotted line halfway down the face. So the top and the bottom are pretty even. It's not gonna be at the bottom of your circle. So just keep that in mind. Your eyes are going to be an almond shape with 2 semicircles kind of in the middle. The reason that we don't just do a circle in the middle is because if you're looking at your eyes in the mirror, you never see the tops and the bottoms of the whites in your eyes. You just see the whites of your eyes on the sides. So you can go ahead and draw your almond shapes. You're gonna leave space for one eye in the center so that we don't make our eyes too close together. Our semicircles. You can add a pupil as well. We're also gonna add eyelids to our eyes, which is just one semicircle above the eye. So I'm just gonna draw my eyelids. Awesome. Now we are ready for step 4, which is the nose. The nose is halfway between the eyes and the chin. So I find my eye line, find my chin line, and halfway through, I'm going to draw another dotted line where my nose will go. All right, so to draw our noses, we're going to do one semicircle and then 2 semicircles that go sideways on either side of the nose. So that's just a simple way to draw a nose. So if you have a better way that you know, you are welcome to do that as well. So there's my nose. Same thing with the eyes. If you know how to draw eyes a bit more detailed, you may go ahead and do that. All right, so now that we've got our nose halfway between the eyes and the chin, we'll move on to lips. So the lips are a little bit above halfway between the nose and the chin. So I'm gonna find halfway between the nose and the chin, which is about right there, and then I'm gonna go a little bit higher than that. So approximately right there, I think. Now I need to know how wide my lips are gonna be. The edges of the mouth are directly under the pupils of the eye. So I'm gonna draw a dotted line down from the pupils of the eye. And that's how wide the mouth will be. So let's say this is how wide my mouth would be. I'm gonna draw a straight line with a curve in the middle from each edge. I'm gonna draw a bird shape on the top. It looks like a bird in the sky. And I'm gonna draw a half moon shape on the bottom, or a slight curved line. Now you can make these lines extend all the way to the outside if you'd like, or leave them how they are. So I'll go ahead and do that on my face. All right, now that I have my lips, we can move on to hairline. So hairline is halfway between the eye line and the top of the head. This seems pretty low, like you're leaving a lot of space for the hair, but your hair takes up a lot of your head when you're looking at it. So my hairline goes from the middle all the way down to the eye line in a curved line. Here I can also add eyebrows. Awesome. So we have our hairline and our eyebrows. We can move on to the ears. So the ears happen right between the eyes and the nose. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here so you can see. I'm gonna start a little bit below the eye line. I'm gonna curve up, down, touch the nose line, and back into the head. Oh. I'm gonna do that on the other side as well. So I start a little bit below, I curve up and down and in. Oh. Awesome, so my ears are a little bit uneven, that is okay. Now I'm going to do the neck. The neck comes from right under the ears, draws in a little bit towards the chin, and curves out. From the ears towards the chin, and curves out to make the shoulders. Make sure that you don't make the neck too skinny. All right, our final steps are to erase our unimportant lines and add detail. So I'm gonna start by erasing, I'm gonna make my eraser smaller, the lines that we don't need. So I don't need my doodles on the outside. I don't need my line of symmetry or the lines on the top and the bottom of the head. Okay, once you have erased all your non-essential lines, you're welcome to add details. So the first thing I like to do is add a hairline. So I'm gonna choose a hairline that's right here and add some hair. Maybe some texture to the hair as well. Hair typically goes a little bit around and behind the ears. Whoop. As well. All right, so maybe you want to add a collar to the shirt, some details to what your person is wearing. Maybe there's jewelry on the person or a certain hairstyle that you want to add as well. All right, happy portrait making.